Welcome to the module Aadhaar-based activation for retailers. Hi, I'm Suresh and I'm an Airtel retailer. Today, I'm going to tell you about the amazing Aadhaar-based activation for Airtel connections, which you can do on your mobile phone using the Mitra app. With the new Aadhaar-based activation, say goodbye to cumbersome paperwork and lengthy verifications, and say hello to a really easy, paperless, fast process that will allow you to activate Airtel connections for your customers in a few minutes. All you need is an Android-based smartphone, the Mitra app, which can be easily downloaded from the App Store, and a biometric device. You and your helpers should also have an Aadhaar number. Only local customers who have an Aadhaar number can be acquired through this process currently. If the customer does not have Aadhaar details, then the normal paper-based acquisition process will continue. Sounds great, doesn't it? So, let's get started. First, download the Mitra app on your Android-based smartphone. Please ask your FSC runner for any queries. After downloading the app, you need to register yourself. Once you've registered yourself, you need to provide your Aadhaar details to complete the formalities. This is a one-time activity and needs to be done for first-time login or registration. In case you are adding the Aadhaar details, enter your 12-digit Aadhaar number and your name. Please note, it is mandatory to fill your name and it must match with the name on your Aadhaar card. You also have the option to add and register your helpers for conducting Aadhaar-based activation. Once you have registered yourself, you are ready to acquire customers through the Aadhaar-based activation process. So, here is an overview of the process. Open the Mitra app, log in and authenticate your biometric details. Verify customers' biometric details and fill in a few mandatory details. And re-authenticate the customer's biometric details to complete the process. Let's see it in more details. When customers walk in with a request for an Airtel mobile connection, ask them if they have an Aadhaar card, and if they do, open the Mitra app. In the login screen displayed, enter the LAPU number and password that you had created at the time of registration and tap on the Submit button to log in. After you have logged in, the Airtel Mitra home screen is displayed. Here, you need to tap on New Acquisition tab to activate a new connection. This will display the biometric scan screen. Here, first, read the terms and instructions and tap on the circle to give your consent. This action will enable the fingerprint capture icon. Now, tap on this to connect to the biometric device. In case your biometric details are missing and the Aadhaar number is not auto-populated, then you will need to first register yourself by using My Account. Register agents. On tapping on the fingerprint icon, you will be asked for consent to allow the fingerprint capture app to access the USB biometric device. Tap on OK and take the biometric scan of your finger through the biometric device. You can use any of your fingers for taking the scan. After scanning your fingerprint, the biometric scan image will be displayed. If it is green, it indicates a strong biometric scan. Yellow color indicates you need to press harder for a good capture. And red color indicates a weak biometric, which needs to be captured again. After the biometric scan is successful, the authentication will be automatically done. The finger should not be removed until the loader turns green. So, remember to place your finger properly on the biometric device to ensure strong biometric scan. Moving on, if you have been successfully authenticated, you can proceed with the activation process. The next step is verifying the customer's biometric detail. As you can see, a blank CAF is visible with the Customer Information tab open by default. Here, you need to add the customer's Aadhaar number after taking their consent. On entering the Aadhaar number, the fingerprint icon will be enabled. Now, you need to scan the customer's fingerprint through the biometric device in the same way that you saw earlier. A unique response code will be automatically populated from the UIDAI system. Remember to capture the biometric scan properly on the device. Otherwise, the validation shall fail. You can use any of your fingers for taking the scan. If customer's authentication is successful, the CAF or Customer Relationship Form will be auto-populated from the Aadhaar system. The retailer or agent will now enter the rest of the information manually. If the customer does not have Aadhaar details, then the normal paper-based acquisition process will continue. As you can see, many fields in the form have been auto-populated from the Aadhaar system. The customer's permanent address is automatically checked as same as above, indicating that it is same as that given in the Aadhaar card. But in case permanent address is different, you need to enter the address as specified by the customer. Advisable to enter the email ID and alternative mobile number. You will keep receiving updates regarding new number on your alternate mobile number. Please note that it is mandatory to fill father's name or husband's name for prepaid connections. For normal connections, tap on these icons to scan the QR code on the SIM jacket. If the SIM jacket does not contain the QR code, then enter the mobile number, SIM number and IMSI number. With the quick response code or QR code reader, all three details, the mobile number, SIM number and IMSI will be populated with a single scan. So, look out for this image on the prepaid mobile pack. Next, fill in the first recharge FRC details in tariff plan. Once you have filled all the mandatory fields in the customer relationship form, the customer's biometric details are authenticated. After filling all the details in the CAF, you need to take declaration from the customer by capturing his biometric scan once again. However, the biometric icon will be enabled only after all the mandatory details have been filled. A validation message will be displayed in case of successful authentication. Now, you do not need to send UN message to 59109. However, do ensure first recharge FRC is done. Now, the form flows for Digital Employee Verification or EV, and the connection gets activated if EV is successful. Finally, the customer can start using the SIM services. Great! We've completed a walkthrough of the Aadhaar activation process. Hope this was helpful. Here's a quick summary of the entire process. The agent or retailer validates their Aadhaar credentials using the Mitra app. Customers enter their 12-digit Aadhaar number and validate themselves through biometric scan. The customers are verified through their Aadhaar biometric details and their data is auto-populated into the digital CAF. Agent or retailer then fills the remaining mandatory fields and SIM details in the CAF. The customers revalidate the information on the CAF by undergoing a biometric verification for the second time. After this, the form flows for employee verification or EV. On successful verification, the customer's connection is activated. All of this happens in a matter of minutes. The Aadhaar activation process is easy, paperless and fast. So, ask your customers if they have an Aadhaar card, and if they do, follow this process for activating the customer in just a few minutes. Thank you.